I disagree with our chairman that your personal beliefs don't matter. If you don't have personal beliefs, and you're not qualified to serve on the federal bench, you're just not. You're not a critical thinker.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a fiery exchange to break down. Senator John Kennedy clashed with Senator Dick Durbin during a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing on whether judicial nominees should be required to share their personal beliefs during confirmation. This debate touches on some critical issues, from judicial ethics to the importance of personal views on topics like race, gender, and life itself. Nominees are told not to share personal views on issues, especially those that could prejudice future cases. But that's where the tension begins. Senator Durbin highlights how difficult this balancing act is. Nominees have to stick to the law, but as we all know, everyone has personal beliefs, and that's where Senator Kennedy steps in with a very different take. Now here's where things start to heat up. Senator Kennedy wasn't having it. He argued that personal beliefs matter a lot. He went as far as to say that if you don't have personal beliefs, you're not fit to serve on the federal bench. To him, personal beliefs reflect a nominee's ability to think critically and engage with complex issues like race, societal progress, and even the question of when life begins. He made a bold claim that if nominees refuse to discuss these beliefs, people will just assume what they want, whether those assumptions are right or wrong. It's a risky game to play, and Kennedy is pushing for more transparency. If you agree or disagree with Kennedy's point, let me know in the comments below.
It is interesting when you've experienced many of these hearings, the nature of the questions that are asked. Some of the questions challenge the individuals on the panel because they ask them for personal views on issues, and many are instructed by the canons not to share personal views, but to try to stick with the law and not to prejudice any pending case or any future case. And so it puts many of the nominees in a tough position. We all have opinions on things, but judges do their best to suppress those and follow the law and facts in the case, which they're asked to do. So it creates a challenge in that regard.
Mr. Chairman, may I be heard on that? I disagree with our chairman that your personal beliefs don't matter. Those of you who I questioned today, I specifically asked you if you'd allow your personal beliefs to influence your decisions. And you said no, and that's as it should be. But if you don't have personal beliefs, and you're not qualified to serve on the federal bench, you're just not. If you don't have personal beliefs, you're not a critical thinker. If you don't have personal beliefs, you haven't examined the world. You've just been robotic, doing what somebody told you. I think your personal beliefs do matter. And I think you ought to be able to discuss with us things like race in society, things like when does life begin. These are things that we all grapple with as Americans, as human beings. We need to talk about when does equal protection of the law attach to a person. Does it attach in the womb? Should it attach in the womb? We need to talk about racial progress in America. What we've gotten right, what we've gotten wrong. America caught the disease of slavery, but we beat it back. We should be able to talk about that. I've never asked your opinions or a nominee's opinions about a case that was pending before them or that might be pending before them. But when you come before this body, at least this is one person's opinion, when you come before this body and you refuse to answer a question about your personal beliefs, people are going to assume what they want. And sometimes they're going to assume correctly, and sometimes they're going to assume incorrectly. But they're going to assume, and they're going to attribute that belief as your belief. So I think you're making a huge mistake. I understand I've served only with 2 presidents. White House counsel's offices do their job. They get you prepared. They give you the questions that have been asked in the past. I get all that, okay? But I just have to dissent from my chairman that your personal beliefs don't matter, because they do. They do, a lot. And they tell us a lot about you.
And that wraps up today's breakdown of the fiery clash between Senator Kennedy and Senator Durbin. The debate over whether judicial nominees should share their personal beliefs is far from over, and it's one that will continue to shape the future of the courts in America. What do you think? Should nominees be more open about their personal views, or should they stick strictly to the law and avoid discussing personal opinions? Let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth political analysis and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. In other breaking news, Senator Kennedy clashes with FBI director over huge sums paid to Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. See the link to this article in the description box and pinned comment below.